Hi, this is Professor Lassen. I've been an adjunct professor at Connecticut's community colleges. I've also taught anywhere from kindergarten through 12th grade in the inner city, and I have lots of stuff to talk to you about. I hope you're interested in what I have to say. We're going to talk about science, we're going to talk about music and art and just all kinds of stuff, space, birds and plants and all kinds of things. So I hope you stay tuned and watch the things that I'm interested in that I hope I can interest you in as well. My major instrument that I play now is a trumpet. Got to warm up on a brass instrument. Okay, so the way a brass instrument works in the same way that a stringed instrument works is that the valves add length of tubing to them. If we have a natural sound on the trumpet, this happens to be a B-flat trumpet, so it produces a B-flat sound according to the orchestra. If I push a valve down, it actually adds a length of tubing. Here you can see I'm adding this tubing, and it's going to, the note is going to go down. Alright, so the note is going down. If I add a slide that's half the size, it's going to go down halfway. Alright, so I'll do this slide, it'll go down halfway, and then I'll add this slide, and it will go down another half. Listen. Alright, now on the other side we have the third valve, which has a slide that is exactly 1 1/2 of these. So 2 of these equal this one, and 3 of these equal this one. Now if you're good in math, you know that these two together equal the same length as this one. So we can say that if we press these two valves down, adding this slide and this slide, we should get the same note if we press down this valve, which equals exactly the same length as these. Let's try it. Now we'll do the same with the third valve. Yes, it does. It's not exact because they fudge it a little bit so that when you're playing notes that are higher, you can bend a note or you can play a note that's more in tune. This instrument happens to be handmade Bach Stradivarius, made in Mount Vernon, New York, which is where George Washington had his home. And this is in B-flat. Not all trumpets are the same. Some are the same, but not all are the same. Here is another instrument. It looks like a trumpet. It's not a trumpet. It looks shorter than this trumpet. So you would say, naturally, you would say that if an instrument is shorter, then it must be higher. So let's listen to this. All right, let's do the same thing on this. play side by side. I'll play first this one. That's the natural note. It's a concert B flat. Or is it the other one? Now you can hear that they have two different kind of sounds, but they are exactly the same pitch. This is in B flat and this is in B flat. This looks shorter, but it's not really shorter, because what they did was that they coiled it up a little bit more. You see this has a coil that goes around like this, and the trumpet has one that goes out like this and then comes back. But all the dimensions are the same. You know, the first valve and the second valve combined together are the same as the third valve. Everything is exactly the same. The major difference between a trumpet and a cornet is that a trumpet is what we call cylindrical, meaning it's more like a cylinder. It only gets conical, it only flares out at the very end. A cornet is conical. It keeps getting bigger. It starts small, and then it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it goes to the flared end, where it comes out and gives it this dark tone. So a cornet is more like a bugle. A bugle is often played for taps and for reveille and for other sounds that happen, but it doesn't have valves. I'm going to show you another instrument. This is also a trumpet. You can know it's a trumpet because it doesn't have a crook in it. It goes straight out and straight back, just like this one, but it is smaller. And so you would be right in saying that this one has a higher sound than this one. And I'll play the same natural sound here, played by trumpet players as the trumpeter's lullaby. So that's the beginning of the trumpeter's lullaby. So that's what I want to tell you about instruments, is that the shorter they are, generally, the higher they are. The more conical they are, meaning starting small and getting bigger, just like an ice cream cone. You can remember conical as being like an ice cream cone. If it's built more like an ice cream cone, it will have a deeper sound. And this instrument is used in the orchestra to play very high pieces. You might recognize this instrument being played in the Hallelujah Chorus. There's a very beautiful, famous trumpet solo in the Hallelujah Chorus. So that's what I want to tell you about musical instruments today. Hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll talk again. This is Professor Lassen, and we're going to have a great time next time. Be sure to follow all the different stories that we have to tell. See you later.